needed.
The town is only beginning the rebuilding process. Individual claims against PG&E made by people impacted by the fire can go forward on their own.
Trade experts say the current tariffs on China will cause the most damage in California because the state does more trade with China than any other state in the union. The economic growth in the first quarter of 2019 in California was slower than the same period in 2018. State health officials say the number of cases of valley fever is on the increase. The number of cases increased 10% from 2017 to 2018, most of the new cases having been reported in the San Joaquin Valley. Partly cloudy along the coast, sunny and hot inland, and there's a heat advisory in effect for Sacramento. Jeff Munn, California Headline News.
Change can happen when you choose it. You can choose treatment and change your addiction to opioids. Medication-assisted treatment, or MAT, is a proven treatment for opioid addiction that significantly reduces the rate of relapse. Covered by Medi-Cal, Medicare, and many private insurance plans, MAT is even available through primary care doctors. Choose a proven treatment option that's right for you. Learn more at choosemat.org and choose Change, California.
They say that if you want to know a person, you should walk a mile in their shoes. Same thing goes for tires. Except Firestone knows it's not just 1 mile, it's many. With the industry-leading 90-day buy and try guarantee, you can test drive our tires for 90 days. Then if you're not fully satisfied with them, we'll refund or replace them for you. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Conditions apply. See FirestoneTire.com for details.
It's time to make the Tri-City Center in Redlands a regular part of your weekly shopping experience. Tri-City is home to a wide assortment of quality businesses, including the all-new Ocean Aquatics. Check out their variety of exotic tropical fish, along with fish food, accessories, and tanks of all shapes and sizes. The Tri-City Center is located just off of Alabama and the Tennessee exits in Redlands. Visit the Tri-City Center today and find out why it's called the Mall with a Heart. Rent-A-Center is lowering prices like way down. Now for $19.99 per week, you can get an Xbox One or PS4. And what better way to enjoy those consoles than on an Altoro Dune sofa with a reversible chase? Again, for $19.99 per week. $19.99. Rent-A-Center has a worry-free guarantee, free same-day delivery, and competitor price matching. Rent-A-Center located in the Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands, where the 10 and the 210 meet between the Alabama and Tennessee exits. Rent-A-Center, $19.99 per week. Sale price is valid until October 28th.
For several years, KCAA has been marketing the Youngevity brand of nutritional and personal care products. Our experience with Youngevity has been 100% positive, so we are pleased to recommend them to you. Regarding nutritional supplements, we recommend Pollen Burst in the berry flavor and Tangy Tangerine 2.0 in the tablet form. For regularity issues, we recommend 3-Day Cleanse, and for personal care, we recommend Morning Hydration Cream. You can shop online for Youngevity at www.kcaateam.com, or you can order by phone by calling 800-982-3197 and tell customer support that you are part of the KCAA team. Youngevity is an American company based in San Diego. Call Youngevity at 800-982-3197 and ask about monthly auto ship that allows you to buy Youngevity products at wholesale prices. That number again, 800-982-3197.
I always hear from our clients who hired another firm that they wish they'd hired DNA Financial first. Don't have regrets about your IRS tax case. Just hire the best in the first place.
One owed $150,000 to the IRS and had spent thousands on another firm. We stopped the levies, negotiated a payment plan, and had their penalties forgiven.
And while every case is different, we guarantee that we'll find your perfect resolution and get it done right.
For a free consultation, call us at 866-201-0156. That's 866-201-0156. Then you can say, DNA did right by me.
Hi, this is Todd from the Flip Flop Investor Show. Join us every Thursday at 4 p.m. where we talk about real estate investments here in the Inland Empire. Before you go to a real estate seminar, come check out our Real Estate Investment Club that meets at the Mission Inn in Riverside every fourth Wednesday. Find out more on our weekly show at 4 p.m. Thursdays right here on KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
Why are you listening to this radio station? Why? When you can host your own radio show. You're listening and you think you can do better? You have a message or a product you want everyone to know about. Host your own radio show. Team up with the area's best radio professionals and let them make you sound like you should be on NBC. KCAA NBC Radio, that is. KCAA produces more than 50 local programs each week on subjects ranging from business and sports to political talk, vegan diets, or even marijuana-related issues. We don't just broadcast on the radio, we broadcast to the world. Online, on TV, on social media, on Facebook. You'll be all over. Imagine what your friends will say. And KCAA reaches over 5 million people on 3 radio stations. Join the staff on 1050 AM, 102.3 FM, and 106.5 FM. NBC Radio. Jump on the KCAA Express. Call 909-793-1065. That's 909-793-1065 and get ready to transmit.
This is KCAA.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. You are now tuned in to IE Radio. I'm Nappy 2000.
Hey, it's your boy Sean John Jack.
And this is China tuning in.
And we got special guest Lisa Monet in the building.
What up, world? I'm here.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing really well.
You're doing well?
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Yo, it's a beautiful day today. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold today.
It's perfect.
No, it was perfect.
Cali weather.
It was Cali weather today. I can wear this. I wasn't sweating. And so we're all good today. You are now tuned in to IE Radio. I'm Nappy 2000.
It's your boy Star Jack.
China.
And we got Lisa Mona in the building.
What's up, world? What's happening?
Time to face it. Sitting in the middle of the basement holding the jack. I'm anticipating he gon' call me back. Got so much on my mind, ain't no holding it back. In fact, I give a how he gon' react. For my first 19, asking where Lee at. Never seen him in the spots where we be at. For the next couple hours I sat till the phone rang. No luck or no cigar. So I said to myself, I try them all. Me and Vincent left out, went to shoot some ball. Came back, had a message like this, your Paul. Then I took to the phone, conversation was raw. I had to let him know that his child was scarred. And right now we working through our mess. But I had to get some shit off my chest, so bear with me, y'all. Check it out now.
Just wanna take the time to let you know.
Check it out now.
Just wanna take the time to let you know. Sometimes it's hard to let my feelings show. The possibilities are really so. This is all for you.
I was looking at your photograph, amazed how I favored you. I remember being young, wanting to play with you. Cause you was a wild and crazy dude. And now I understand why my mama couldn't ever stay with you. From the roots to the branch to the leaves, they say apples don't fall far from the trees. Used to find it hard to believe, and I swore that I would always hold my family as long as I could. But damn, our memories can be so misleading. It's misery, I hate to see history repeating. Thought you were the bad guy, but I guess that's why me and my girl split. And my son was leaving. I did chores, did bills, and did dirt, but I swear to God I tried to make that work till I came off tour to an empty house with all the dressers and the cabinets emptied out. I think I must have went insane, thinking I was in love but really in chains. Trapped to this girl through the 2-year-old who carried my name. I tried to stop tripping, but yo, I couldn't, and the plot thickened. That affected me largely because I know a lot of people want me to fail as a father, and the thought of that haunts me. Especially when I check my rearview mirror and don't see him in his car seat. So the next time it's late at night and I'm laid up with the woman I'ma make my wife, talking about how we gon' make a life. I'm thinking about child support, alimony, visitation rights, cause that's the only outcome if you can't make it right. Pissed off with your children, feeling the same pain. So Pop, how could I blame you cause you couldn't maintain? I did the same thing.
The same thing. Everybody always picking on me.
I tried to talk and tell him I did nothing to deserve this, but when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared to deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock it out, but now at 95 I'm a survivor, as a man on my own. Round with fat lip, shit getting blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on, song.
Comes a time in every man's life when he's gotta a hand up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in the squeeze. Please, they got problems of their own. Down for the count on 7 chicken. Just don't get to heaven till they face these fears in these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. I played it cool just so some real shit won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than the evil red. Let's help this color figure in. As a victim, I invented low key. Till the keyhole itself got lower than me, lower than me, lower than me, lower than me, lower than me. So I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get some before they knocking on me. I don't sweat it. I let the bulls blow in the breeze. In other words, just breathe. You can't keep running and running away. You can't keep running and running away. You can't keep running and running away. You can't keep running away. Lower than me, so I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get some before they knocking on me. I don't sweat it. I let the bulls blow in the breeze. In other words, just breathe.
Second time around, hey, second time around. Second time around, oh, second time around. Second time around, hey, second time around. Second time around, oh. Second time around, hey, second time around. Second time around, oh, second time around. Second time around, hey, second time around. Second time around, oh, second time around. Ooh, I think it's gonna be better. Oh, the second time around. Second time around. I think it's gonna be better. We can work it out. We can work it out. Oh, I love the super sensation from the second I laid eyes on you. Never gave in to temptation, 'cause I didn't wanna lose my cool. When the sparks came through, nothing we could do, but that aftershock was much too strong. If we start as friends, build it up again, maybe we can make it through a longer lasting brand. I think it's gonna be better the second time around. Second time around. I think it's gonna be better. We can work it out. We can work it out. I think it's gonna be better. Oh, the second time around. Second time around. I think it's gonna be better. We can work it out. We can work it out. Oh, I had my standard rotation. I was satisfied to get back to. Forget about our relation. Keep it pushing down the avenue. Then a late night call mixed with alcohol. Reconnected right where we left off. If we start as friends, build it up again. Maybe we can make it through a longer lasting brand. Oh, I think it's gonna be better the second time around. Second time around. I think it's gonna be better. We can work it out. We can work it out.
That beat is fire, by the way.
Damn, I was liking that.
So, China, please introduce our guest.
Alrighty, so we got Lisa Mona in the building. Rapper, songwriter, producer. This girl definitely has a prodigious resume. She damn near performed everywhere in the IE and LA, just to name a few places. The House of Blues, the Roxy, the Viper. You've opened up for people like Tech Nine, Paul Wall, Drake, Diddy, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne. The list goes on. That's phenomenal, though.
Appreciate it.
That's dope. That's dope. So, for the people who don't know, how did you get started with this whole music thing?
I got bit by the bug in elementary school. I was young. Coming up, I seen a lot of groups coming out that were kids, like, Crisscross and another Bad Creation.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that stick out to me the most. That got me into it. I just started mimicking what they were doing, and I was really into Kid and Play too. So watching the house party movies, and I was excited to just get some groups together with my cousins, and it was just on from there.
I know, and I watched an interview on that, like you explaining how you would like write the lyrics for your cousins, and that reminded me of my childhood because I would do that with my cousins too, because I low key wanted, I high key wanted to be a rapper.
She still be freestyling.
I still be freestyling.
I gotta hear it.
One
day we gotta do that.
We'll be driving, and she be trying to diss me every single time she get.
Oh, you want to be a battle rapper?
I do.
She on your head.
So what particularly about the essence of hip hop captured you when you caught that bug in elementary school?
I like the camaraderie. It looks fun too, to be honest with you, putting words together. When I first started writing, it was actually a lot of funny lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and then as I grew and got better, it got more serious. I understood that content and substance was important as well. But I mean, we're looking at like cats like Heavy D, like this guy, was having a good time while he was performing. I just love that whole idea of like, I can't even explain it.
Right.
That's just what it is. I love music.
I know you also started off with a group, right? SIK.
Yeah.
So now that you are a solo artist, how is it different from the experience of being, when you were in a group?
The only difference, well, there's actually a few. One of the biggest things is you're on your own, so a lot of decision making, you really don't. You can just kind of go for it without having to consult anyone. If you had other interests, but your partner didn't, now you can do those things. Even tasting music, like my style, I can go a little out there. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm by myself, I can experiment with those things. But I do miss the camaraderie, and having somebody to bounce off on stage. That whole chemistry that him and I had was like dope. Like our stage presence. Not that it's changed.
No, nothing has changed.
But it was like not Spliff Star and Busta Rhymes because we were equal. But you get what I'm saying, like that. Just having that.
What's your emotion like before hitting the stage? Like, what's like on your mind, like before you hit that stage?
I hit that tunnel vision, yo. Like, I just did a gig this past Saturday, and I had to drive. I was like, let me drive. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm driving, I can just see that one lane, and I'm going over, everything that I want to do in my head, and I can just like drown out everything else that's going on around me. You know what I'm saying?
That's that focus.
And I'm super focused.
That's good because I think like that's the main thing when you hit that stage. Like if you're not focused and stuff, like the people gonna notice it. So it's like you gotta like connect with them and stuff. And that focus is
even the energy too.
Yeah.
Everyone's feeding off the energy.
Yeah, the energy is necessary. You know what I'm saying?
No, it
Definitely.
is.
I think I low key have an anxiety, but it's more like anxious to show people what I can do.
Gotcha.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just want you to hear my song.
Yeah, listen to my demo.
Vibe with it.
Because when we performed, I was nervous. I was like, okay, man, I got to get these cuts right. Because you came correct.
I bet.
You know what I mean?
That. Thank you.
From the jump. So what would you say that you learned from being in a group? Because you said at times, you had different tastes in music. You may have wanted to go all the way right, but this person wanted to go straight or all the way to the left. So what did you learn from that, and how did you put it or apply it now?
I will say this. I didn't want to be put in a box. Like, you can't put my brain in a box. You know what I'm saying? I think that people should try to be a little more diverse and have more to offer and say, yo, check me out. Like, I got something for you. I got something for your mama. I got something for your little cousins. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to have more to offer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I think it's okay for him to have, you know, other opinions or ideas because he has his own, you know what I'm saying, ideas as well. So, I mean, it makes sense, but I just like the freedom now, to be honest with you.
Right.
And then also, you know, when you were in that group, you were called your formal name, Black Ice.
Black Ice.
So now you're Lisa Mona.
Yeah.
Who is Lisa Mona, and why Lisa Mona?
Lisa Mona is the eclectic one. So
Ooh.
Black Ice was raw. She was really aggressive. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? like I was in a group with, like, I've always been in groups with fellas, so I've always had to be aggressive. And then, like, I was a huge fan of MC Light, and I liked the Brat. Like, those are the type of women that I grew up was like, yo, those are dope. So that's how Black Ice was. But Lisa Mona, she's that in some. Lisa Mona's the one who knows how to produce now, who does a little more songwriting, who's stepping out of the hip hop and also stepping into other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say Black Ice, like you were saying, was stuck in a box at one point?
It seemed like it, yeah, man. I mean, plus Black Ice was affiliated with, you know, groups. So, I mean, when you in the group, you know, sometimes you're kind of limited. If everybody ain't on the same page, then you're gonna have to stick to the one page that everybody on.
Right. You're in a group. How do you go about that?
It's just about just trying to just stay focused and just, you know, keeping everybody, like, not level-headed, but just making sure you're all on the same level and the same wavelength because you don't want to, like, sometimes you get thrown off by certain things and you don't want that to, like, throw you off. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the hardest things I think about being in the group is, you know what I'm saying? When you're by yourself, it's like you have to focus more about just you, but being within the group, you have to care about a lot of the individuals at the same time.
You do, and then, you know, let's say, like, you got something going on, like an event, you gotta say, are you available this day? I mean, even stuff like that. Can you be here this day? No. Right. Or they might be having issues and they can't show up, then what you do, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, there's a lot going on it. But I will say this, when I was with SIK, me and my boy, we had the most in common. Like, we're actually a week apart, literally.
Oh, wow. How did you guys meet?
We met through a management team that we both were under. So these folks from Germany had came out here and decided to start a management company and a record label, and they put us on.
Oh, wow.
They weren't doing what they were supposed to do, so me and Smoke was like, we're going to get up out of here. And he knew somebody who was managing, so we went over there. That didn't work out, and we left again together, and we decided to put a group though.
But you guys stayed together, so you guys, you know, had that connection. And so shouts out to that management group.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How was it going from management company to management company, dealing with all of these people who may not even love hip hop the way you love it?
My only complaint is I'm doing more than you. Mm-hmm. I'm working harder than you, but you want your 10, 15, 20%. For what?
Sometimes more than that.
For what? Honestly, that was my only, like, if we were equally putting that hustle in, I probably would still be with them. You know what I'm saying? But that was a problem for me.
I want to touch on just being a woman in the industry. It's definitely really hard. I watched an interview on you, and you talked about turning down big labels just because you were being disrespected or not doing the things that they wanted you to do. But that's also the reason why you went independent. But how do you find, or how do you stay true to yourself, you know, in this type of industry, especially when there's a lot of women overly sexualizing their bodies just to get recognized, you know?
Yes, and I didn't want to go that direction. I'm trying to find that happy medium where I can be appealing, you know, to the eye at the same time, not feel ashamed, you know what I'm saying? Or feel like I'm not getting the respect I deserve because they're basically looking at how I look instead of what I'm able to do.
Exactly.
Those labels, I mean, it happens every day. Women get hit up like, yo, let me get at you. Let me, you know what I'm saying? They trying to hook up with me. That's happened a couple of times. And I just know how I feel about myself at the end of the day. I have morals, and now that I'm a mother, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'll have money to feed the kids, but what if they find out what their mama did? You know what I mean? To get there, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But speaking on motherhood, you got a 2-year-old, you got a 5-year-old. How is motherhood treating you right now?
Oh, it's rough. I'm gonna keep it so 100. they win in the fight. If it was a fight, like the kids, they win. No, this is that love though is something you can't explain. Like I thought I was in love when I got married. Like I was like, there's no greater love than this. And then you find your you know, you have your kids, and it's like, oh shoot, this is way different. It's so special. I'm telling you. And now right now they're at the age where everything is about mom and dad. So I'm trying to, you know, enjoy it because eventually they're going to hit those teenage years and no one won't be bothered with us. You know what I mean?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Except when they need some money or want some clothes or something. You know what I mean? When they need something
They'll
from
be right there.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
But like you were saying, you didn't have a love like that until, you know, you said you felt it when you got married.
Yeah.
And he's your manager.
Right.
So how is that?
This is new for us. When I decided to come back and try, because I was on a hiatus, you guys, for a couple of years. I was done because I was frustrated with everything. I felt like I was going in a circle. Like I was like, no matter how many projects I do, how many songs I record, how many shows I do, I am still here. Like, what the heck's going on? So I just decided,
was it the industry that pushed you away and wanted
the politics involved?
The politics, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
I got you.
It was frustrating, and we had put out excuse me, me and my boy from SIK, we put out an album, and we signed with, you know, a company that we really thought was gonna take us where we were trying to go. Like I was like, this is it finally of all this time. So when that didn't turn out the way it was supposed to turn out, it just broke my heart. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it no more, because how many times can your heart break? You know what I'm saying? Until you be like, I had enough of it.
Right, but that's good that you got a good support system.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just telling my team that your husband is probably one of the most professional, on time.
You're in his keep.
Yes.
I'm playing, babe.
Yes. So you definitely got somebody good on your team.
Yeah. He's like, you know, he's like, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you anyway I can. He's always been that way. Even when I wanted to quit, he was in my ear, like, you gotta try it again, because I was moody, I was depressed, low key. And it really affected the way I like did my day to day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when I hear artists talk about when they want to quit, like we were having one of his friends, we were having this conversation. He was talking about like how at one point he just wanted to sell all of his equipment and just wanted to just give it all away, because he says, like, you were like you just going in a circle, and he just felt like he just could not elevate to a certain point. And I think that's a scary place to be, but to be that strong and to, you know, bust open through that and to now still be here spitting hot fire, that says a lot.
It's still on it. Exactly.
It's still in me. It's one of those relationships you can't get out of. Like, I'm gonna leave you. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're
Especially
not
when
going
it's
nowhere.
your passion and your purpose.
That's exactly what
it's always
is.
going to be there.
That's
And when you're not
exactly.
doing it, you're always going to feel some type of way about not doing it. But I know that, you know, you're a full-time mother now, and you also have a full-time job, and you are a student at what school again?
San Diego State.
San Diego State.
Shout out to
yeah,
San Diego
a graduate student. Yes.
What is your study? What are you studying?
I'm in the grad program for my teaching credential.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
This is Superwoman over here. How do you find time to balance?
Do it all.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know how? Okay.
I just do it every day. I
do
just
it.
pick myself like, okay, what do I have to do today? But it's hard. It's really hard, and I feel like I'm doing too much, but I don't know no other way.
Exactly.
I don't know no other way to get
As
it
long
done.
as you're happy.
I think it's a small period of time, because I got a long life ahead of me. So this is just like a section of it.
Exactly.
It'll be over before I know it.
Yep.
Did you always want to be a teacher, or did you want to be just an artist, or did you want to be both? Or was it something that you slowly but surely at some point got a love for as you were going through different processes in your
It was
life?
a slow love,
Slow
because
love?
I spent so much time and effort into my music that I didn't think about anything else. And once I seen that, like, yo, you might want to, you know, find something else that you like to do just in case. I'm not totally giving up, but it's a just in case type of thing. So I first I started off substituting, and I was like, you know what, I think I could do this, like, full on. And then also look at it as like an opportunity to mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people give back by, you know, putting money into charities, this, that, and the other. My way of giving back is to help raise some decent human beings. So if, you know, they come from a home where, there's a stereotype about, people of color. Then they go to school and meet somebody and it shows them, oh, that single story is wrong. They heard it wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just maybe because I feel like our generation can help change. We're already seeing interracial relationships and things like that.
Right. That's true.
They're coming up. They're going to make a difference. And I just want to participate in that.
See, we need teachers like you. Yeah.
Have you seen what the people are going to look like in 2055?
What they say?
It's a light-skinned girl with golden brown hair and gold eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see this.
She look light-skinned though.
Is she human though?
No.
She very human.
Is she GMO?
She a GMO child. She for sure a GMO child.
Man,
that's crazy. So doing all of that, what is your new thing that you're working on right now?
Just perfecting beat making, and not just beat making, but producing. Okay, yeah.
You said not beat making, but producing. Elaborate.
Beat making, you just kind of like put some sounds together, and here you go.
SoundCloud rapper.
Sell it. But production is like a lot more. To me, this is just my definition. There's a lot more thought that go into it, and then I may have like a song idea for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to build something out of this one particular song. Not just have a beat for it, but it's going to be something. I'm going to do something with it.
What would you say your particular sound is?
That's hard to say, man.
I know, that is a hard question.
Because I used to be so West Coast.
Okay.
Like my early, teens, and early 20s. Like, I was mad West Coast. Now I'm so, like...
It's like feminine with an edge,
with
right?
An edge. That's
an edge.
That's my style. Feminine with an edge.
Feminine with the edge. No, because I was feeling it because when you... Like we were saying, you don't stick to the status quo of what people are rapping right now.
No.
You know what I mean? You want to build up the future of women, when it comes to that.
I'm definitely pro-lady.
Yeah.
Pro-woman.
So talk about that. What made you want to rap like that instead of, actually just going the easy route and just rapping about booty, money, this and that?
I got tired of hearing this. I don't even want to. I don't want to talk about it. Like, it's like, to me, I look at it like having to watch the same commercial over and over.
It's like, show me something different.
Yeah, wearing the same outfit. Like, switch it up a little bit. Plus, I have something to say. When I was growing up, that's not what people rapped about. So it's still in me, like, to talk about something.
That's good. 'Cause I think you should always have something lyrical that actually makes sense. Because people be saying whatever.
Sometimes. I have fun too. I have my moments because I like to have my Hennessy, and I'm 420.
Oh, that's all good.
I'm an advocate. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna have my turn up time, but there's other time. No diss to everybody doing something else, because when I go to a club or to like a bar, that's what I want to hear.
Right.
I don't need no Nas. I don't want nobody trying to spit. No, not right now.
So Nas is a no-go for the turn up.
You know what I'm saying? It fits. It gotta fit. We need that diversity.
Yeah, I feel that.
Exactly.
There's time and place for everything.
Yeah, you can't cook food with the same seasoning. Like, you gonna make.
I'm going through that right now because I've been meal prepping and I'm literally eating the same meal.
Oh, same here. I'm trying
Monday
to
through Friday
too.
But that salmon meal prep was fire though.
You don't have to tell me about that.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Hey,
I find myself craving just nachos and ceviche and everything when I meal prep. So
I was at Chili's today.
See, and I was honestly gonna ask him if we can go get some food after, because I'm dying.
Yo,
I need something.
We're just saying that we haven't eaten yet. We're just saying that.
I'm actually cool off the salmon. Off topic, there was a worm.
Yes.
In your salmon not too long ago.
He is so pressed about
You know what?
I'm going vegetarian.
Okay,
I'm there.
you guys, I went
there.
to Winco. I went to Winco.
Yo.
And I don't know if it's Winco, but
it's one of them, because I've seen something before, like some time back, but
and I
think it's that spot.
Yeah, they're clear. If you're not really paying attention, you would think it's like part of like the fish. But no, there's parasites in these things. And the scariest thing about it is my stepdad just went deep sea fishing the other day, and he brought back some fresh fish, and we opened it up and it was full of parasites too, and that just came right from the sea. So it's just like I'm really feeling this vegan game. Like, I'm really trying to, right? You know what, girl, eat your salmon. It's I heard parasites are almost like protein, like once they're cooked.
What you gotta say about
it? Stop it.
Let me make a mental
Stop
note.
it. Stop it.
This is breaking my heart.
As you see, y'all, I'm still eating salmon, so.
I mean, not so much the no fish thing, because I actually don't like fish generally. It's the whole vegetarian vegan talk that's. No, don't.
I'm not
please.
feeling that either. More power to you who can give up meat, but I like my meat.
Yeah, they're all stronger people than I am.
Yeah,
I can never do it.
That's
How do you feel about the Beyond tacos, like the Beyond Meat from Del Taco? I know like a lot of fast food places are putting in those like
I don't know. Kyrie
soy
Irving
meat
is sponsoring
options.
it.
Really?
Yeah, Kyrie Irving's like a huge sponsor for Beyond Meat.
I've never
You
heard
know,
that.
I tried the Beyond Taco at what was it? Del Taco.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Nick,
actually.
don't lie. Yeah,
it's not.
You don't even realize.
No cap. It's good. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
it. I'm gonna try it.
It's not
So
too
what
bad.
is it? Just lettuce and tomato?
It's like. What is it made of? There's more than that, but it's like synthetic. It's like not meat. It's like what? Okay, you say it.
It's Beyond Meat.
It's beyond.
It's Beyond.
You can't
It's not meat, it's
identify
beyond
your
meat.
taco.
It's Beyond Meat.
I honestly think Jack in the Box was the first people to have the Beyond Meat because that's always been like a mystery meat my whole life.
No,
They're so good.
That's soy.
Okay, so but
It's
Beyond
soy
Meat,
good.
Those
Beyond
two
Meat is
tacos for
soy.
$1.
Yeah, those are
Yeah, the
soy.
soy. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like what kind of meat is
So I've
that?
been
The
eating healthy
textures
for a
were-
little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, they ain't that bad, y'all. They
Yeah,
soy.
it's
It's
all
all
right.
good.
Yeah, Beyond Meat, if it's soy, it's good with me. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Y'all is
I
wild.
know that you also got some songs that you wanted to play for us. You got No Drama, and I also saw you perform that. That was really hyped.
Yeah, that's my Riff Raff song.
Tell us about that.
My version
Yeah.
of Riff Raff. But it's not even like the Riff Raff you think. In mine, this is just like, just saying when we out, we want to have fun. We're not trying to get into no fights, no arguments, no shootings.
That's good.
No
man.
drama.
Nobody don't want that drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember you saying you was on a hiatus in the game. How was it like stepping in the booth that very, very first time after all that time not being on the mic? What was it like?
It was, I felt like I needed to get that dust off, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't feel like I had the conditioning, if that makes sense. Like I was like, dang, I got to learn how to like deliver correctly and get my wind. I mean, all that.
See, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
you get up in there, you be like, dang, like the breath control is crazy right now.
Yeah. All of that. It was hard at first. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was. Like you never lose it, but I was off a little bit.
Okay, and then also like coming from LA, right? And then coming down to the IE, and that's like definitely a different type of a music sound.
Yeah.
The IE is pretty much our whole different universe. I
It
think.
is.
If you go to LA, you can tell somebody from LA.
Oh, you can tell.
The swag and everything.
Tell somebody from
what
the
they do.
Bay, you know what I'm saying? It's got a
exactly.
different kind of swag,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
who was your top producers that inspired you to become a producer?
I'm a huge fan of the Neptunes, y'all. I
Hey.
can't even lie. I love Neptunes.
I know you're messing with Missy Elliott.
I love Missy. I love Timbaland. I don't know how I forget to mention Missy, but she was a big influence on me too.
Missy's
For a
dope.
long time, I had like dancers. I used to do choreography in my
Okay.
shows, and I would love to get back to that.
Yeah, see,
Even I tried some B-girl stuff too.
Missy was, people be sleeping on Missy. Missy was changing the game. Like,
She really was from
Yeah.
the music videos
it's
to
man, the
to
videos,
everything.
you know what I'm saying, the visuals, you know what I'm saying, and I think like she has like an actual message in her songs too, like because Missy was definitely not about making women look like they weren't like
Right.
powerful, you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
that's why I really like Missy
I
growing
love
up.
that. I actually loved Aaliyah too.
Oh, yes.
Aaliyah's dope.
Aaliyah
For
was
sure.
like her death like hurt me. Like you would have thought we were like friends or family. Like
Same.
there's a lot of people that passed away, but her death like affected me way different.
Was it like a Michael Jackson?
Nah.
It was different.
Did it hit harder than Michael Jackson?
It hit harder
Yeah.
than
Oh, it
MJ.
hit
Like
harder.
she's the only
Oh.
one that really broke my heart.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's sad with everybody, of course.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
people say that and they be like, "Oh, you're just saying that because that's just an entertainer. Like, how can you say that? You're not connected to that person like that." But you do find that connection with the artist, and I think I'm kind of with you with that. Like, Aaliyah kind of hit me too, because I
Yeah.
feel like unlike Michael Jackson, like I love Michael too, and that hit hard. But I feel like Aaliyah hit hard because I feel like she wasn't like to her peak yet. We
She
didn't even know
she
who
definitely
was.
her way, right?
She was just
Yeah.
coming out, or not
Romeo
just
Must
coming out.
Die just dropped.
Right.
And then she just released her new album.
Right. She's
She
going to do the
rock the
Matrix
boat.
movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a
Yeah.
lot she was doing. Rock the boat, you know. So I think that's why that probably hit home for a lot of people like at that time. So I definitely agree with you upon
And I
that.
wanted to work with her too. You know, it's like
Yeah.
another artist I'm never gonna be able to work with.
Right. And that part sucks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so who's your top 5 artists of all time?
Oh man, you gonna do that to me? Man, that's super hard. I'm a let me see. I love Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And these are mine. I'm not saying anybody else's and what the status quo for them. Don't worry about it. These are my folks. The Brat. You said 5.
Is Missy up there?
I loved Jay-Z. I know y'all, a lot of people hate Jay.
I love Jay.
Feeling a certain way about Jay, but I love Jay. I loved Missy. Did I say Missy? So we had Aaliyah, The Brat, Kendrick, Jay-Z.
What about MC Light? You said MC Light, right?
MC Light, but she ain't in my 5.
Ain't in your 5. Okay.
Yeah. Since I can't think of it, I'll go ahead and give it to her. Give her that,
Okay.
that number 5 right now.
Random fact about Lisa Mona, guys. I know that you guys are truly going to appreciate this. She's actually a basketball coach, too. And these two love basketball. Like, I'm barely getting into it. I'm actually low-key happy that it's over. But then he just reminded me that the Big Three is going to be starting. So
That's Ice Cube's league, right?
like, can I get a break?
It's coming back. But we have your songs loaded up.
Ooh.
But before people hear this, you have an EP called Can You Hear Me Now?
Yes.
And I think that's a perfect introduction
Yes.
for your return. So explain the meaning behind that title.
Can You Hear Me Now is a song that I had to, when I wrote that song, it was a lot of stuff eating at me. That was kind of like around the time that I returned to music. So there was a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I felt like I was getting brushed off a lot and not being taken serious, you know. And once I started doing what I wanted to do, strangers started giving me that love.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they started giving me that love, people that I was expecting the love from started giving it to me. And I was like, oh, you hear me now? You know what I'm saying? And then people that just didn't give me the time of day, can you hear me now? Like, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? With or without your help.
Yes.
That's always an interesting thing when you actually have to leave your area to actually get people to listen to your music, because you would expect your homie for 5 to 10 years to actually take time and support you. But no, it don't be like that sometimes.
Nope.
So for the people at home, what are the name of these 2 songs that you got for us?
Let's see. So I don't know what the hubby sent to y'all, but I'm hoping Can You Hear Me Now is one of them. And
No Drama is up.
No Drama.
I'm excited for No
okay.
Drama. That's
okay.
That's my anthem.
So
all
let's
2019.
That's your anthem?
That's my anthem. No Drama.
We're starting off with No Drama.
All right, let's turn up, y'all, without no drama. Lisa Mona beat on them.
I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't need that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. You can keep that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. Do you know how long it takes to get ready? Hair whipped, outfit looking wavy. I ain't been ahead long enough to get drinks. Already got chicks looking at me crazy. Intimidated cause it's sexy. Or maybe they low key wanna holler at me. I'm trying to hit the spot, leaving out here stress free. So roll it up and don't forget about my Hennessy. Easy on the coat. Cats looking like money, but they broke. All they know about me is I'm dope. Hella fresh, call me bar of soap. Hello, wanna live your best life, work on your manners. Quit wildin' out over shit that don't matter. Focus on getting that check with the commas and leave me out the. I don't do drama, I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't need that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. You can keep that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. What's that? What's that?
Rather hit the studio, keep their heads bobbing. I like rolling up and getting fed knowledge. Plus I like to smoke and get some knowledge. Then I acknowledge how she looking while her head bobbing. I might pull up on you with a couple models. Free rose tuck with a couple bottles. Red rum fit with the gold goggles. If she let me gas, I'ma hit the throttle. In the whip like I'm driving NASCAR. Gotta shine like the last star. Shooting through the galaxy, them beings mad at me. Man, I had to be and do it well. It ain't no lack and see. I'm macking right and passing vibes in the section. She like, can we get a bet? I got a message. Sex for the stress be the best. Had her yelling God like a blessing. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't need that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. You can keep that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama.
You could keep that, homie. We don't need that. All I wanna know is can I blow in where the weed at? Chillin', push the seat back. Don't need to repeat that. Do like Fat Joe. Have my whole city lean back. Faded off the drink, so you know I really mean that. Money in the bank, young buck ain't never seen that. Looking so amazed how I'm throwing all this greenback. Drowning in my chain, and these lanes want they queen back. I'm an aristocrat, tell them they can check the facts. But I be at the parties where the thugs and the strippers at. Drama, we be missing that. Once you get a whiff of that, smell of the aroma, leave some on the puller with the gas. All I see is mean mugs looking through the tinted glass. All that fear of missing out with yo. You know we don't give a we be in the bag, rolling up, telling who is that. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't need that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. You can keep that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no. I don't want that. No drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, no.
Look at all these young men and young women out here acting a fool like they ain't got no training. All this drinking, smoking, fighting. Just why? Let me pray for you. Bow your head, close your eyes. Dear Lord, save these millennials. They ain't no good. These millennials ain't no good. God bless you.
Yo. That song is hot.
That's fire.
That song is hot, yo.
Yes, I'm gonna need that.
I'm not even a hip hop fan, and I like that.
Yeah, that's the first one that I produced and I put out.
Wow,
Yeah.
that makes it even more special.
It's crazy because I was
it.
like try to like pitch it, and they was like, no, we don't like, you know. And I found some people who did like it. And I was like, let's do this song.
Nah, I like that one.
And who's featured on that?
I know, huh? It's so rude of me. So the second verse was Rel's Tino, and he actually has an album out right now called 1995.
That was Tino?
Yeah, that's Rel.
Oh,
right there.
that was Tino?
Yeah.
That was Tino. What?
Yeah, that was Tino.
That was a fire feature. Shouts out
to Tino.
He did his thing. I saw him perform, and I was like, his voice and energy. I was like, I can hear you on that.
He's a positive cat.
Yeah, he is.
For sure.
Really
we gotta get
cool.
him up here. Shouts out to Tino.
Tino, that's my guy. And then the third verse was Drew the Giant.
Okay.
So he's up and coming as well.
Nice. From the IE?
From the Inland Empire.
Okay.
He in Pomona, but you know.
Yeah, that's fire. At the end, I hate when people talk about this millennial talk. I hate being called a millennial. It feels like I'm almost being called like the N-word sometimes, you know what I mean? By someone. I'm just like, nah, I'm like, what is this?
Oh my gosh.
We don't all fit under the same category.
I hear it all the time. Or say that millennials are lazy and things of that nature. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw that at the end of the song, because since we talking about, you know, acting up and everything, they ain't no good.
No good. So we're gonna end it with this last song. So it is called what? One more time?
Can you hear me now?
And for the people, why did you call it that?
I call it that because it's time for you who's been putting your fingers in your ear
Take them out.
Because I know you can hear me now for sure.
And before we play
noise,
this,
yes.
Can you give the people your IG and where we can find all of your music at?
I would really and truly appreciate if you follow me, Lisa, and that's LISAH_Mona, MONAH_. Just use that one and you'll find everything. You can even put me in Google, and I've been popping lately, so Google gonna have a bunch of results.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, everything is everything.
And you've been doing a lot of interviews lately.
A lot of interviews lately.
All those are gonna pop up as well.
Busy.
Google, Tidal,
Deezer, Apple, Spotify.
Ouch you.
Buy it on Amazon. I think you should just buy it instead because it's only $5. So if you was going to McDonald's or the Wendy's, just forget it and get Lisa Mona. Just
It's
this
healthier.
one time. It's healthier.
It is healthier.
It's healthier.
For the mind.
With some substance.
For the mind.
For sure.
So, can you hear me now?
Actually, the name of the song we have is I See You.
Oh, everybody look over there. There's the light skinned cat over there in the corner. I feel so bad right now. So can you hear me now? That'll give you another reason. Just go listen to it on your own. But I See You is the ladies' anthem. It's featuring my girl Lori Moore. Lori Moore, Lorie, Moore, Moore. Check her out, you guys. She's dope. She's a singer. I seen her at Raquel's Jazz Lounge.
Okay.
I was like, you and I have to do something together, and we did it. Big ups to her, you guys. I See You. Ladies, this is for us.
Thank you for tuning in to IE Radio.
Let's go.
Hey, all the ladies in the world, what up? This one's for you. If you in your car, turn it up. If you in the club, turn it up. If you with your girls, turn it up. Hey, hey, hey,
Every day you gotta work. Every day you go to work. Girl, I see you go to work. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl. First off, shouts out to my sisters. Get up every day, taking care of your business. Smiling through the pain, cause you got shit to do, emotional and physical, but nobody ever knew. Why? Cause we're strong, women are resilient. Could be an entrepreneur and raise our children. Trying to find balance ain't easy to do, especially if you're wiped up. Girl, I feel you. Always get it judged. You try to keep it real, still get it done up on the days you wanna chill. Fighting for respect, world male dominated. Hella tough skin, cause he feel emasculated. Gotta give props to all the single moms. Hard to find me time, cause you doing his job. You don't believe when you feel like a failure, cause girl, you the girl, hell yeah, the smell you go to work. Every day you go to work. Girl, I see you go to work. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, social media got females worried about their assets. Did she have work? Is that they real? Putting on filters, trying to compete instead of being proud of what makes us unique. Sex appeal really changed the game. Trying to lose weight to look like what's the name? You just gave birth, that'll change your frame. Ask any man, he wouldn't do the same. We put ourselves last, everybody else first. When it comes to nature, women got it worse. Tampons in my purse, I can't even front. I dread those 7 days every freaking month. You wanna know strength? I think you better ask her. Illness took your heritage of cancer. Don't believe when you feel like a failure, cause girl, you the girl, hell yeah, the smell you go to work. Every day you go to work. Girl, I see you go to work. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl. Every day you go to work. Girl, I see you go to work. Go, girl. Go, girl. Go, girl.
Turn this up loud in the spot when you hear this, say, hey. For all the work that you put in on this ain't a game. I'm not about tearing each other down, that's just lame. No hating, that ain't me. I want all of my women to survive, great me. It's hot enough out here, so let me just be clear. You know that black girl's wrong, so if you about the petty or the fake just stop. Cause we about to move it. Got the pudding to prove it. Miss Howard,
KCAA Loma Linda. Listen on 1050 AM, 102.3 FM, and 106.5 FM.